Hello there, and welcome back to another video. Today we will be going over all the new patch notes for Stalcraft X and the other patch notes from this update. First, let's start with why this has changed. There have been many changes throughout the history of Clanwars, and its mechanics were still carrying some fundamental problems, not sharing the needs of certain groups of players. In addition, the number of people willing to participate has become more than able to accept entries. The need for global changes has long been brewing, and its time has finally come. From now on, Clan Wars will be referred to as subdivision battles, divided into three types: Brawls, Tournaments, and Base Capture. In order to access the Subdivision Battles menu, press Escape, then proceed to Session Battles, then to Subdivision Battles, and there you will be able to see the new Subdivision Battles. Now, let's go over the different events. Previously, subdivisions were registered for specific bases, but now registration takes place in a pool of participants. After the registration is completed, parallel brackets are formed and conquests start in 3 stages of 30 minutes each. Each bracket can have 64 members at most. The maximum amount of subdivision participants was reduced from 5 to 4. Removed factional seeding of the subdivisions in brackets. Groups are now formed randomly. By default, all subdivisions are hostile to each other, but alliances can be made with units of any faction. Brawls do not affect the subdivision rating. Now onto the maps. The amount of participants will depend on the map that gets chosen. If there is 2 subdivisions participating, the map rotation will be the following: Coniferous, Malaya Berdovka, Malaya Berdovka, 2, Lowland and the Windrose 2. If there is 3 subdivisions participating, the map rotation will be the following: Malaya Berdovka and Lowland, and if there is 4 subdivisions participating, the map rotation will be the following: the Windrose and the other map will be Quarters. Brawls rewards. Stage 1 rewards will consist of 300,000 rubles, 40 substance, 40 remains of Psytrackers, 40 red fern, 20 quantum batteries, 5,000 influence points, 20 gamma data frags, and 500 casings. Stage 2 rewards will consist of 400,000 rubles, 80 substance, 80 remains of Psytrackers, 80 red fern, 40 quantum batteries, 7,200 influence points, 40 gamma data frags, and 750 casings. Stage 3 rewards will consist of 500,000 rubles, 120 substance, 120 remains of Psytrackers, 120 red fern, 60 quantum batteries, 9,000 influence points, 60 gamma data frags, and 1,000 casings. Now onto tournaments. Let's discuss its main features. Just like the Brawls, you will register into General Participants Pool. After the registration is done, the parallel brackets are formed. The maximum number of participants is 16 per one bracket. There might be up to 4 stages per bracket, depending on the number of the subdivisions participating. Capture time differs from stage to stage. Stage 1, 10 minutes. Stage 2, 15 minutes. Stage 3, 20 minutes. Stage 4, 25 minutes. Groups are matched randomly, independent of subdivision rating. Politics mechanics is off. Everyone are hostile. Wins and losses in the tournaments affect subdivision rating. Now onto the tournament maps. For stage 1 of the tournament, the map will be one of these maps: Colosseum, Lowland 3 and Malaya Berdovka 3. On this tournament stage, you will have access to 1 mobile camp and 2 outposts. For stage 2 of the tournament, the map will be one of these maps: Coniferous, the Windrose 2 and Lowlands 2. On this tournament stage, you will have access to 1 mobile camp and 4 outposts. Then there will be a 2-minute break between the different stages, and for stage 3 of the tournament, the maps will be one of these maps: Coniferous, Malaya Berdovka, Malaya Berdovka 2, the Windrose 2, Lowland, Lowland 2. On this tournament stage, you will have access to 2 mobile camp and 4 outposts. And on the finale stage of the tournament, the maps will be one of the following maps: Quarters, Coniferous, Malaya Berdovka, Malaya Berdovka 2, The Windrose 2, Lowland, Lowland 2. On this tournament stage, you will have access to 2 mobile camp and 6 outposts. Now on to the tournament's rewards that you will receive. If you win Stage 1, you will receive 500 casings, 500,000 rubles to your clan's treasury, 9,000 influence points, and between 20 and 80 clan rating points. If you win Stage 1 and 2, you will receive 1,000 casings, 520,000 rubles to your clan's treasury, 10,000 influence points, and between 20 and 80 clan rating points. If you win Stage 1, 2 and 3, you will receive 1,500 casings, 550,000 rubles to your clan's treasury, 12,000 influence points, and between 20 and 80 clan rating points. And if you win Stage 1, 2, 3 and 4, you will receive 2,000 casings, 600,000 rubles to your clan's treasury, 15,000 influence points, and between 20 and 80 clan rating points. You will receive these rewards after each bracket you manage to win. Now let's move on to the final stage of the Clan Wars, the base capture. Base captures also take place in a 1v1 battle format, just like tournaments. And these specific features are as followed. Only the top 10 subdivisions from each faction at the moment are allowed to register, or 40 in total, and all 4 bases are captured on the same day. The bases are played in pairs. It is possible to register only on 1 base from the current pair. The pairs of bases are as follows: Bunker and Checkpoint, Weather Station and Old Mine. The winners of the first pair cannot register for the second pair played on the same day. The losing players of the first pair may take part in the base's conquest of the second pair. Brackets are formed from the participants registered to a particular base and can go up to 6 stages. The timing of the conquests varies from stage to stage. Stage 1, 2, 3 are 10 minutes. Stage 4 is 15 minutes. Stage 5 is 20 minutes. Stage 6 is 25 minutes. Currently, there is no losing and gaining rating in base conquests, and the winner of the final stage gets a base at one of the locations in Forge 11. Now let's move on to the benefits these bases provide. Base features. A base falls under the control of the set subdivision that captured it. Players from allied factions cannot enter captured bases. Fast travel to the base is available once every 10 minutes. Respawning and participating in session modes are not allowed on the base. An 8x8 cell storage is available, but access to personal storage is not. The consumables trader does not offer discounts based on the faction base level. However, division bonuses still apply. The fence purchases items at reduced prices, but division bonuses still apply. The mechanic allows equipment repairs without considering faction base level discounts. The base generator allows charging devices for in-game currency. Radios are present on the bases. Now let's move on to the maps this will all be taking place on. For the first, second and third stage, the following maps will be Colosseum, Lowland 3 and Malaya Berdovka 3. You will also have access to 1 mobile camps and 2 outposts. For the fourth stage, the following maps will be Coniferous, the Windrose 2 and Lowland 3. You will also have access to 1 mobile camps and 4 outposts. For the semi-final stage, the following maps will be Coniferous, Malaya Berdovka, Malaya Berdovka 2, the Windrose 2, Lowland and Lowland 2. You will also have access to 2 mobile camps and 4 outposts. For the final stage, the following maps will be Coniferous, Quarters, Malaya Berdovka, Malaya Berdovka 2, the Windrose 2, Lowland and Lowland 2. You will also have access to 2 mobile camps and 6 outposts. The base capture rewards are as followed. For the first stage, you will receive 1,000 casings, 500,000 rubles to clan treasury, and 20,000 influence points. For the second stage, you will receive 1,250 casings, 520,000 rubles to clan treasury and 23,000 influence points. For the third stage, you will receive 1,600 casings, 550,000 rubles to clan treasury and 27,000 influence points. For the fourth stage, you will receive 2,000 casings, 600,000 rubles to clan treasury and 32,000 influence points. For the semi-final stage, you will receive 3,000 casings, 680,000 rubles to clan treasury and 38,000 influence points. For the final stage, you will receive 4,500 casings, 700,000 rubles to clan treasury and 40,000 influence points. And if you manage to win the final stage, your clan will also get access to the base in Forge 11. Rating system changes and how it has changed with the new Clanwars update. Previously, the bases were separated by the levels, which affected the amount of award and the rating. The rating itself was just combined with the current one in case of a win. Now, the rating grows in case of a win and falls in case of losses. The ratings changes depend on the enemy's current rating. In case of an equal rank, the opposing subdivisions will get and lose equal amounts of rank points. If the rating is different, then the subdivision with the higher rank will get fewer points in case of a win and will lose more in case of a loss. And vice versa with the subdivision of the lower rank. There are limits that won't allow the subdivision to get or lose extra rank points. Current minimum rating change is 20, the maximum is 80. Now let's move on to the other changes that has come with this latest update. Grenades and captures. Restrictions have been introduced, limiting all grenades and flashbangs to 20 units of each type. In the mobile camp, you can purchase the special grenade EG1 Barrier. This has a limit of 30 units. Now, onto the structure breakdown distances on Malaya Budovka and its variations. The breakdown distance for mobile camps and outposts has been set to 50 meters, and on all other maps, the breakdown distance has been set to 60 meters. Now, onto the mobile camps and outposts. On Malaya Budovka and its variations, mobile camps and outposts can be placed in buildings. And now for the general bug fixes. Fixes. Fixed bug with music in storyline dungeons. Fixed daily quests for killing mutts in Lyubek 3 and the Zone Center. Entry to the shelter is now available after completing the quest Vata. Fixed a bug where the Vata could appear at the faction base. Increased the number of caches in daily tasks. Fixed a bug where converted players couldn't start the Northern storyline. Thank you all for watching till the end. I hope you all have a great day. Happy hunting in the Zone Stalkers, and I will catch you all in the next video.